GMC Savana with a 5.7 in it. And in this video, I'm discussing how I changed my plugs. Now, the best thing to do, and it's pretty easy, take out your two seats. You need room when you work on this. You take off the doghouse, the glove box, the vent, all that to get to the engine. So you got two seats out, and then you have to have a kitty to come in. This is a converted van also, but so yeah, anyways, here's the driver's side of the engine with the doghouse out. And the hardest plugs to get out of this one on the driver's side is the first two plugs. There's a plug there you can see, and you can't even hardly see the other plug down here. It's pretty hard. Well, first what you do is, there's a little plate under here. See how that moves up and down? I'm pushing this up and down. It's a kind of a heat shield plate or something. Anyway, I had a red clamp, and over here on the other side, I've got the red clamp set up. I'll show you that in a bit, because I've already finished taking these four spark plugs out, and now I'm on taking those other four out on the passenger side. So I put a clamp here to lift this up a little bit, just to get your hands in better. Now there's a heat shield right here, a little piece of aluminum, right there. Now this intake bolt here, manifold bolt there, and there, we'll get that out. Really hard to come out. You know, if you can manage to take the plugs out without taking that out, give it a try, but it may be pretty easier to get to reach this stuff. Hardest plug is the ones on both sides that are closest, that are at the rear of the vehicle, these ones. The first two plugs are the hardest ones to get out, and they get easier after that. The two up front there, they're easier. You got to take off your wheels to do that. And I'll go over to the other side and show you what I got going on over there. And so I took off my wheel here. You have to do that. While it's off, you might want to look at your brakes. See how good they are. On this vehicle, it's 1.26. 1 inch, 260 thousandths of an inch is what they say the dimension of the rotor should be. And I checked mine, and it's right on. And, you know, you want to check your shocks. Mine needs a new shock. You can see by looking at the bottom of it there. I don't know if I got it aimed properly, but it's all messed up right there. Anyway, as far as the plugs are going, now those two in front, those two, you got the wheel off, easy to get at, you know, not too bad. Now the best thing is to have a socket extension, regular spark plug socket with about two long extensions that can come out, boy, almost 2 foot, I mean a long one. Then you're really easy. If you don't have that, then you got to mess around with short extensions down here, which makes it a little more difficult, but you can get them. Now the other two back here, they're the hardest, like I mentioned on the other side. I've got a clamp, as you can see, lifting up the little shield that's right here. See this right here? Yeah, see that's not really a part of the body up here. This is kind of like a shield, and it gets worn out and hangs down a little bit. So what I did was I put a clamp under it right here, and it lifts it up a little bit, gets it out of the way so that I can get to this hardest spark plug that's right behind this portion. And then you got to get to the next one that's right there, and that's about it. That explains a bit how to get your plugs off. Yeah, it's a job. It takes a while. Got to have, I would say, the most important tools to have are, of course, the spark plug tool, which is, let me just let you know, 5/8. Make sure you got the piece of rubber in there to catch the plug and pull it out. And you'll need a 3/8 drive socket wrench. But the most important thing is those long extensions. You need a couple of really long extensions that'll help you out. And that's about it. Over and out.